Hey everyone, welcome back to this video, and today here in this video I'm going to be demonstrating in brief the difference between voice placement and voice shifting. So I'm going to be talking about whether is it essential or necessarily important to change your voice when speaking English, or is it okay if you speak English using a certain voice placement as of American English. I'm specifically going to talk about the American English. So keep watching the video until the very end. And to let you know, those of you who don't know me, I'm a non-native English speaker of American English. By nationality, I'm an Indian, and my native language is Bengali. Other than Bengali, I also do speak Hindi as my second language. And English is in fact my third language right after Bengali and Hindi. So when I talk about the voice placement, what is the first thing that comes in your mind? It's obviously the voice resonance, right? The place from where your voice actually originates or resonates is called the voice placement. So the way as I'm speaking English now is using the American placement. So if I gotta change my placement from American to Indian, then what's gonna happen? What are the key factors that's gonna be undertaken or to be pointed out when changing the placement? Well, the first thing is American English placement is quite lower in the mouth. It's right down here on the chest, on the upper portion of the chest. And to speak English with the American accent, you have to make sure that you feel a certain kind of vibration right here beneath your two ears. Two ears right here. And everything is relaxed and everything is widely open. By widely open, what I mean to say is that everything is not constricted in American English. So what happens basically is that you're gasping in more air inside your mouth to speak American English, and the nasal placement is also gotten to be present right here. For example, if I'm supposedly to say this word pronounced with the letters M-A-N, then in American accent, the pronunciation would be man, man. Did you see that? Watch it with my head turned. Man, man. So there tends to be a nasal resonance present in the a vowel sound, which is called the diphthong. A, man. Like the a vowel is pronounced with the a sound in man. Similarly, if I want to pronounce this word called table, table, you notice that I'm not saying as table, table. No, I'm using the nasal resonance. Table, table. So, like that, it's gonna work. And when it comes to the point of changing your voice in English when speaking English as a second or third language, I recommend you not to do it because what matters the most to the Americans is the authenticity and also that you don't fake your accent to sound more American. So what you have to do is you have to retain your original authenticity of your voice. What matters the most is the clarity and the confidence and the natural rhythm and stress patterns of American English. That's what accounts for the most for American speakers. So, in a nutshell, I can tell you that you need not to change your voice when speaking American English. You can retain your original voice when you speak American English. The only thing you need to do is to alter the voice placement from Indian to American. That's what's going to help you to speak English with the American accent. Now, noticeably, I'm going to be speaking certain sentences here, like first I'm going to say in Bengali, then Hindi, then in English, both Indian English and American English. And I want you to observe the difference in the voice placement. So here I go. Speaking with the first language, Bengali. তো আমি বাংলায় কথা বলছি এখন এখন যেরকম আমার কি হচ্ছে ভয়েস প্লেসমেন্টটা একদম চেঞ্জ হয়ে যাচ্ছে ঠিক আছে আমি একটা সম্পূर्ण आलादा वॉइस प्लेसमेंट में কথা বলছি বাংলায় तो जैसा कि मैं हिंदी में बात कर रहा हूँ तो मेरा वॉइस प्लेसमेंट बहुत ही अलग सा सुनाई दे रहा है मेरा वॉइस प्लेसमेंट काफी अलग है जब भी मैं हिंदी में बात करता हूँ now whenever I'm talking in English using the Indian accent the voice placement is equal to that of the Indian language like Bengali or Hindi. And now whenever I'm trying to switch over to the American accent, it's totally different. So did you notice that difference here? So I'm not necessarily changing my voice. I'm not altering my voice. What I'm doing is I'm shifting the voice placement from the nasal resonance, like everything is not so constricted. So whenever I'm just trying to speak English with the American accent, I'm relaxing my body. I'm letting any tension go away from the shoulders, from the neck, and also I'm gonna make sure that my head is straight. I lean backward a bit and try to speak in English using the American accent. So that's the key point you need to remember. This is very imperative for you to know if you're working specifically on American English, especially on a standard, general, neutral sounding American English accent, and that you don't need to sound fake when you're speaking with the American accent. So, anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you have understood the concept of voice placement with changing the voice in according to the difference among them. And if you like this video, then do like the video by hitting that like button and also do let me know in the comments what future further content you need to watch. By the time, take care and bye bye.